Great Sunday night, but actually it's Monday morning. But God is the controller of all schedules. And we thank the Lord for the closing of another glorious day. And I thank the Lord that He blessed my son with a new job position, and in a few hours he will be starting. And Numbers, the book of Numbers, the 3rd chapter, has everything to do with job duties. We know that Aaron had 2 sons, the firstborn and the secondborn, Nadab and Abihu. And we know that they did something that was not in their job description, and it cost them their lives. And immediately they were taken out, they were removed. Well, I know as long as we listen to the Lord and His leading, He is the ultimate supervisor and manager. We don't have anything to fear because we work to please Him and not man. And as we listen to His voice, He'll give us instructions. But in Numbers 3, it talked about the other men who had job positions, and it was very interesting. Some of them had pretty much a lot of duties to do inside the temple and outside of the temple. And no matter where we are as far as our employment and our career, we always will have duties to fulfill. And we look to the Lord to teach us. In verse 7 and 8, it said, "Bring the tribe of Levi near and present them before Aaron the priest, that they may minister unto him. And they shall keep his charge and the charge of the whole congregation to do the service of the tabernacle. And they shall keep all the instruments of the tabernacle." So these were duties that they were to do. And like I said, we might have different descriptions of our jobs, but whatever we do, we want to carry out to the fullest. We want to do 100%. We were talking about the 100% rule earlier today. We don't want to do things half-hearted or just, with a bad attitude. But it is a blessing to be able to work. I was speaking to someone earlier today, and he just got a job. And he's working in the funeral business pretty much at a cemetery. And we were talking about how busy my goodness, the demand for not only grave plots and sites and burials and everything, especially during this pandemic. Well, while we are above the grave, we want to be able to live, move, have our being to the glory of God. And we see in verse 25 and 28 and 32 and 36, it goes on to talk about others who had duties. "And the charge of the sons of Gershon and the tabernacle of the congregation shall be the tabernacle and the tent, the covering thereof." They were in charge of that area. And in verse 28, in the number, there were so many males, I think 22,000. And they were able to carry out the will of the Lord. And Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, shall be chief. He shall be the supervisor over the chief of the Levites, and to have the oversight of them that keep the charge of the sanctuary. Whoever is our supervisor, whoever is the captain, whoever is the head honcho, we want to give them respect. We want to make sure that God is glorified. What do you have to say about all this, Timothy? Is saying that in a few hours you're going to start a new episode, and God is going to bless you as you listen to Him. And if you don't understand, just ask. People are going to be there to help you. Well, in Proverbs 7, verse 1, it says, "My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye, as the focus. Bind them upon thine fingers, write them upon the table of thine heart. Say unto wisdom that she is your cousin, your relative, and call understanding your kinswoman. She's right there with you. And you do not want to be like the person in verse 7 where someone was looking outside the window and they discerned among the youths a young man void of understanding. But you want to be able to be full of understanding. Any closing words about Proverbs 7 or Numbers 3? Know that the Lord is going to bless you.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff. It's a good way to start your day and to start your new journey, and put God first, and he'll show you how to be a great worker, and you'll see ascension as you keep wisdom and his way at the front of all you do. All right. Have a good evening. Blessing the Lord and getting refreshed for another day. Good night or good morning.